Alright, so this is an extract that you have to read. This is extract 1 and that's extract 2. You're gonna have to read both of them to answer the entire question 1. But for the 4 marker, you're gonna only need to read the extract 1. I'll go straight to the 4 marker now. I'm assuming you guys have read the extract. If not, just go and read it. And then, without the background knowledge, you would not be able to understand what I'm saying. Nor would you be able to understand to compare your answers with mine. This what does the information suggest is the market structure of the airport industry in London. Explain your answer. Okay. So, as with all 4 markers, you're gonna have to get the knowledge marks and get the application marks and the analysis marks. There's no evaluation here. For 4 marks, what kind of evaluation would you do anyway? So there are typically 2 knowledge marks, 1 application, 1 analysis. There's always at least 1 application mark. Always, okay? Get that in, and the question itself tells you that there is going to be an application. The question itself says, what does the information provided? The information provided. So you're gonna have to use the information given in the extract. Anyway, let's begin. BAA owns London's 3 largest airports and has done so for more than 40 years. Okay, for more than 40 years. That's an application right there. It can be as simple as this. You don't have to go deep into application. It can be as simple as this. As long as you show the examiner that you have read the extract and you are using bits from there. Owns London's 3 largest airports as 1 application. That's for more than 40 years. That's 2nd application. This suggests that the market of the airport industry in London is a monopoly. So the question is, what is the market structure? And there are 4 market structures essentially. There's preferred competition, there's an oligopoly, there is monopoly. Okay, and there are a couple others too, but I'm not gonna go into those now. This suggests that the market of the airport industry in London is a monopoly, since there are only 3 providers, as in only 3 airports, and only 1 provider, BAA, and that has a control over all the 3 airports. So that's a monopoly. That has 100% shares. This fact is further corroborated by extract 2, where BAA's ownership of airport has been classified as a monopoly. If you go to extract 2, it's mentioned that BAA is a monopoly. So that is my point. See, that is a monopoly. And I've used application here. I've used again an application extract to this part. So I'm gonna get overall by now 2 application marks at the very least and 1 knowledge mark, or rather 1 knowledge and 1 application, let's just say. So far I've got 2 KA marks. Okay, moving on to the 2nd paragraph. A monopoly. Okay, now I'm going into the knowledge. I'm defining the term. You see, whenever you have to use any term, any economics jargon or anything, any definition, you're gonna have to define it. That is a simple application. Simple knowledge marks. And here I have used the term monopoly, and that is the definition, economics term that I have to define. A monopoly is a market structure that is theoretically dominated by only 1 firm, as in the firm has 100% of the market shares. Okay, and that is definition of monopoly from over here to here. Okay, this is not the definition the CMA or competition authorities follow, though. A monopoly is in effect a market where 1 firm has 25% of the market share, and BAA seems to have more than that, since it owns all 3 of the London's largest airports. Okay, so this is not the definition the CMA or competition authorities follow, though. So I mentioned the strict definition that it has to have 100% of the shares, and then I mentioned the more practical definition, because in real life it is quite rare that a single firm has 100% of the market share. So the practical definition is a monopoly is in effect a market where one firm one firm has 25% of the market share. Okay, there you go. And BAA seems to have much more than that, since okay, that's in the application marks. So K that's K for knowledge mark, and that's application mark. So essentially, by the end of it all, you're gonna get, if you write an answer like this, 3 marks here because you have 2 knowledge marks and 1 application. 2 knowledge and 1 application mark. And overall, you're gonna get 5 marks out of 4.